Hey guys, it's Mystic here, bringing you another Combat Arms review. This time it's on the L85A1 mod. First I'd like to thank my friend Pizzeria Nick for letting me use his account. As Mystic is still suspended, and even though I do have the L85A1 perm on Mystic. Start by saying this gun is excellent for mowing down like enemies in bulk. It's great for maps like Gravedigger, Junk Flea, any close range combat maps. The scope on the L85 is long range, so it's similar to a sniper scope. I'm not sure what gun to compare it to exactly for a to compare the scope to, but it is a really good scope. And as you can see, close range like that, it's like a 2 or 3 hit kill. It's extremely powerful. It's got very high damage. I'll read the stats shortly about the gun. Oh, what a nade kill. The guy I just killed with the nade has been QQing the entire game that people are hacking, and I was waiting for the accusations to come up, and he didn't call me a hacker. I was kind of disappointed in that. There were a few games I did with the L85 before I actually filmed this game, but fraps kept closing on me. Like, I don't know what's been happening. My combat arms will minimize randomly, and then the fraps window will be displayed, and then when I open combat arms back up, fraps has obviously stopped. So if anyone knows how to solve that issue on Windows 7, let me know, because it's really pissing me off. I'm not sure if it's that, or whether it's the stupid error message that Microsoft keeps displaying that my Windows isn't genuine. Yes, it's genuine, cough. Anyway, it's not here to talk about my computer. The L85, the portability isn't that great on it. It's a pretty heavy gun. I'm wearing, I think Nick has on a combat beanie and a light vest, so I'm plus 13 speed. But even with speed gear, it does kind of slow you down quite a lot. Same before, we'll talk about the stats of the gun. The L85A1 mod has the highest damage out of all the L85s. It ties with the L85A1 mod camo on 44. The others are 43, so it's only a 1 point difference. The portability is the same throughout all the L85s, whether that's the GP version, the higher rank GP version, the camo, or the mod, or the NX Rare, which is the mod camo. The rate of fire is exactly the same on 74. The accuracy and the recoil is exactly the same on all of them, except the L85A1 mod camo has 3 less recoil. They're all burst auto firing modes, so there's not really a great difference. If you're really that fast over the recoil of the gun, get the NX Rare version, try for it, because it's 3 lower, but the recoil is definitely manageable. You've just gotta, you can either tap it, but after a while you'll learn how the gun handles, and you will be able to control it and just go full auto with it a lot. I was lagging horribly during this game, and I stupidly filmed an L9 review on the Arctic Wolf just after this game on my alt account, and I lagged so badly, so I don't know why I bothered filming that, but that'll be out sometime tomorrow. The rate of fire is pretty fast. It says it only has 44 damage, but I'd say the damage seems to be more around the 60. I mean, it is literally a 2, 3, or 4 hit kill. It's very hard to tank the L85. And in a lot of the other games, I was getting multi after multi after multi. Like, we only had 6 players end up joining the game, but it's very easy to mow down opponents with it, and it's great for Elim Pros and Gravedigger. I think it's probably the best game mode and map for the L85. The first time I ever used this gun, I got a multi in Elim Pro and Gravedigger straight off the bat and won. And I just aced the entire other team with the L85 and got caught a hacker and kicked. So if you're pretty beast with a gun and you're going to use the L85, make sure you're playing an Elite's game and the Elite's not going to kick you when you rape with it, because it is a really good gun. I wouldn't necessarily recommend getting it permanent for NX if you can get it with your GP rank, unless you use it as your primary weapon all the time. So if you already have a gun that you stick with as your primary weapon, I wouldn't recommend buying it for NX, because it's no different than the GP variant, apart from 1 extra damage. They both have... Oh, hold on. I'm actually not sure if the GP version has the scope. Apologies about that. I actually don't think the GP version has the scope. Which... And the fact that it's a first lieutenant rank 2 as well, a lot of people won't be able to get. But no, I don't believe that the GP version has a scope on it. So the long range scope is definitely a great asset, but it's extremely bulky. Like, when I get it back out in a second, if you take a look at it, the scope takes up a large percentage of your screen. I mean, look at it, it's a huge, hideous, bulky thing. I actually wouldn't mind putting an ACOG scope on this, but the long range is nice, and it is great for long range maps as well. Well, medium range, I wouldn't say long range. Like, I wouldn't use it in Snow Valley. I don't think the range and accuracy doesn't extend that far. The accuracy on 85 for this assault rifle, with the amount of damage it does, makes it a damn beastly gun. You can see another multi coming up, I think. Oh, kill steal with a nade. That's fail. The camo version of the L85 is great for maps like Dark Forest, even though I know a lot of you don't play Dark Forest, because that map is so full of lag. Even when you got a great computer like mine, like with the good graphics card, it still lags. It does really blend in, but when you look at the camo on the gun and then compare it to the actual normal L85, it's not that much of a difference in color. It's more just the pattern, but it does blend in a bit extra well. And I have done a few Dark Forest games where it has actually saved my life, the camo, when I had my NX Rare version of it. I actually think I have 3 days of that sitting in my inbox on Mystic, so I will do a review on the rare version of it in the next month. 24 days and I'm unbanned. Yay, happy face. This match has about another 3 minutes to go, I think. I can't remember whether I win this one or I lose this one. There isn't really much else to talk about. I've compared it to the other weapons. I've talked about the scope and how bloody bulky it is on your screen. Yeah, another multi-kill. And was that... Oh no, I don't think that was the same person that stole all my... No, it wasn't. There was one player in this game, I can't for the life of me remember his name now. You know who you're talking about when you watch my review. X something, I can't remember his name. And he was running around with an RPK and he was raping everyone. And I was bitching about it. X-Droyer, that's it. And he did take my my Ultra. He was running around and he was killing everyone with his RPK. So a few of us bitched about it. So what's he do? In the next game, he pulls out his starter gun, his M16A3. And he rapes us all with that. And I just killed Leslie, who just killed me with a nade. And he was raping everyone with his starter gun. And that guy who was calling everyone a hacker just flipped out and went spaz and called everyone a hacker again. There's nothing like it when you kill someone with a starter gun and you can rape with it, because it actually is a pretty decent gun, and noobs call you a hacker because they think it's the worst gun in the game. I would actually say the MP5 Raz is probably the worst gun in the game. You can't, it's not a gun you can go full auto with either. Just getting back on topic here. It's, ooh, double kill with a nade. You kind of need to tap it or spray it for a second and then release, spray it again, release, because the recoil can get a little out of control when you're not scoped in. I find when you're scoped in and you've got your little X in the center, it's much easier to control the recoil and the spread than it is when you're just going full auto like I was then. And Leslie, you stole my multi, you bastard. I am really tired. This match is nearly over, I think. I will put the L95A1 Arctic Wolf review up sometime tomorrow. I might do another game with it, because I lag horribly when I get a sniper out. Like, I can't quickscope properly, I can't no-scope properly, nothing registers, and it is really frustrating, because I can't show you how I snipe. Like, my average KDR in a snipers only will be like 14 or 15 to 45. And I think this is the last kill. So that's it for now, guys, and now the review coming soon. I hope you enjoyed it. In a nutshell, the L85A1 mod is definitely built for close range maps, Elim Pros, and it is beast. It's got a very high damage per second because the damage is incredible. It's a 3 to 4 hit kill. It's got a pretty fast rate of fire. The accuracy is amazing, and because it has amazing accuracy, the spread and the recoil is extremely manageable, especially when scoped in. But when you are not scoped in, I do recommend tapping it or spraying it in short bursts. If you are going into a big game, make sure you put an extended clip on it, because you may run out of ammo like just before you get the 5th or 6th kill, because it does go through the clip pretty fast. And some bullets will miss if you are spraying. Like if you got 5 coming at you all in bulk, you will miss a few bullets here and there. So the extended clip can make all the difference. Overall, guys, I really recommend trying this gun, especially in Gravedigger or Elim Pro. It is fantastic. Anyways, guys, that's the L85A1 mod in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed the review. Hey guys, Mystic here. Just a quick shout out to Docioto Tim for sending me an M69 HE frag for when I filmed the L85A1 mod video, because it really helped out. So thanks, man. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review, and more coming soon.